managed to leave Jameson Memorial, and I have about 10 tons of painite, which I am delivering to Celine the engineer. I was going to say Celine Dion, but it's definitely not Celine Dion. But it's Celine, and we are taking it to her because right now I am busy trying to build a nice big hefty monster of a tank. It's a Type 10, doing all the tanking, all the hull stuff. But right now I'll do the hull if I've got enough materials. But the priority is to do the armour, then the hull reinforcement. But the problem was I had the painite, but I had it on me, but I forgot that I had taken the cargo area from the Type 10. So I had no way of moving it. If I had a carrier, I imagine I could have put the stuff on the carrier and then taken it back out. Another use of the carriers. Another reason for getting this heavy, because I want to get some space cheddar. So we're going to get here. I was going in the Diamondback, which has a good jump range of 51, 52 light years. But I didn't want to get interdicted and then just broken in two. I mean, it's tough and it's got decent armour and I've done good work on it, but you know, you meet something heavier, maybe you'll get away, maybe you won't. I don't want to risk it. It's too much money. So I've taken the cutter, what I call the elite cutter, love this ship, and I'm going to go and pay the woman, zip back, get the Type 10, zip back again, and then we'll get engineering. And fingers crossed, I've got enough materials. I'll certainly have enough materials to get a good start on all the work. So I find that's a good thing with the engineer, since they've done a few wee changes, is if once you get the engineering started, there's always that wee icon within any station, or most stations. You can just continue your engineering from there. You can't do experimental stuff, but at least you can do the basic engineering on your components that you've done, as long as you've visited that engineer. So not sure when he comes out the door. No, find out a minute. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, Starfield was out yesterday, and I do have the premium version, which it's given us it 5 days earlier, I think it is. So I'm going to get that all downloaded and wired up, and hopefully I'll be able to do a few streams of that. No spoil. Well, I'll try and limit spoilers. What I'll do is I'll try and focus on side missions and just getting ready, kitting out, just to get a taste and see what it's like. I'm just got to install this into my PC as well. I've got another tower here to do a bit of engineering myself. Maybe we should hand it in to Celine, see what she says. Do an experimental effect. Yeah, what kind of experimental effect could you get on your graphics card? Virtual reality expansion kit. Okay, all the jumps. Oh, next jump. Okay. And we've got Bill Shatner as Orion. Hello. Oh, he's ignoring me today. We need that. We want our landing gear and things to come out later. Hello.
Standing by.
Slipboard's God. Okay, what about our friendly AI in the ship? Teach me something. Teach me something?
Visual magnitude, a scale used by astronomers to measure the brightness of a star or other celestial object. Visual magnitude measures only the visible light from the object. On this scale, bright objects have a lower number than dimmer objects.
That's good to know. Good. That will come in handy. Bye. And final jump to cut. Pair to shields.
Understood.
Thank you. He's so polite, Mr. Kirk. He likes to be called Captain. Okay, Captain. In a bit of a bad mood today.
Thank you.
Okay. So where is Celine staying? Oh, got the filter on there. Don't want that. Right. Point of interest. Might be careful with these stars, especially when you are carrying valuables. And we know why that is. If you're carrying valuables and you arrive in any system, particularly like, Jameson Memorial, that's where what you call the gankers hang out now. They're the guys that like hanging around and seeing if there's a little juicy target, maybe some schmo in a diamondback carrying far too much P-Night. So I decided to take the cutter. At least I'm a bit of a sturdier target, and I'll be able to just zoom off. If you've got your engines right, your thrusters right, enough sort of hardy shields, you won't even need the shields. You can just zoom away and stay ahead of them and be back away on your way before they get a chance. So always just submit to that interdiction and boost away.
Humans have always suggested that gaining knowledge by observation alone won't cut it for them. Their uniqueness for interfering with the course of nature has been apparent since their very beginnings. Pushing along, accelerating their evolution much faster than nature intended. Motivated by self-preservation, a survival instinct in its purest and most primitive form. They knowingly destroy everything around them.
Oh, thank you. We do lack an equilibrium with nature at times as human beings, don't we? So, what was I saying before Bill interrupted me? So we're going in here. This is quite a long way from the star to this engineer. It was like 15,000 light years, light seconds. So I've got the assist on. Look, Mom, no hands. So we'll see. I've done a good healthy bit of engineering on this so far. I've tried to A grade everything I could. Let's see. But what is left? What is left is did the shield boosters to about as much as I could without using up too much of my I'm looking at the wrong shit. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? I have done some work on this one as well. That's why I saw the engineering sign and it threw me. But I'll show you the Type 10 once we get to it. Once we get to this engineering pay, I'm going to go back. But we'll try and get it done nice and quick. Power to engines.
Maximum velocity engaged.
Thank you. He's not hearing me today. He's not at his best. Thank you.
You are welcome.
Full scan.
As you wish.
Okay, I see a target sneaking up behind the star there, and you'll hear they sort of buzz about like angry hornets at times, so we do not want to get caught by any of them. So I put as you saw, I put the engines up, which gives you a little bit more speed. Now I've got Super Cruise Assist on, but the thing about that is when you get to the planet that you possibly want to land on, it's going to orbit. When you get to it, it'll orbit around. Now we don't want to do that because we want to land around all day. So I'm going to deactivate it. You can see somebody definitely doing a wee sneaky sneak. So I'll be prepared for anything. I'm going to try and do this quickly, because if I don't, then they are going to go, what's he got? I think I might just be about to do that. Just above and behind me now. If I was a ganker, I'd hang about at the engineers and the stars too. People will be coming in and out with stuff. It makes complete sense, really. Especially this one, when she wants something quite valuable. It cost me a few million. Mess him up a bit. He was definitely going to get me there as I came in. So, for that, messed him up. I'll mess myself up. Okay, go. And nice and quick. Yeah, because now he's coming towards. Because they've got to be behind you. If you face them, they can't interdict you. As far as I know. Come on, baby. I think I'm at the right side of the planet anyway. I've got the orbital lines on to sort of help keep you right. Yeah, we're on the correct side. That's okay. Just best way to approach the planet is just to slice. The way you see the approach arm where the prospector's rest is just at the top. I've just got it on the top. And I just like to just slice in, make sure my speed gets down to what's the little blue tab. So the tick, little gauge will turn blue. It's turned blue now. So I'm at the correct speed. So I won't hit the atmosphere too hard, that red line. Yeah, and we're just going to slice into the atmosphere. We'll go into glide. Won't go too steep or too shallow. If you go too deep, it will just knock you out of your FSD and you'll end up really far, and it'll take you ages of boosting and boosting to get to the target. So you don't want that. Excuse me. What you want is to slice in, and hopefully it will be no more than 20 kilometers by the time I get in. We'll see. It depends on the gravity and the mass of the ship and the speed that you're going, all these things. So that's me going into glide. So we'll try and use the glide because we're still about 60 kilometers. Just up a bit. And nice and fast. Gravity's not too bad. So we're going there. 40, 20. And we can request, let's pull up this glide. Decreasing beautifully there, right in front of it. Night vision.
Acknowledged.
November Delta Heavy commencing automated flight control routine. Please observe docking protocols.
Request docking. Did not behaving today. Growing pains.
Granted. Proceed to landing pad 08.
Night vision.
Acknowledged.
Because you can see in the dark a bit better in a way. Yep, heading to the blue. Pad 8. What's the one? Landing gear.
Landing gear.
Okay. And hopefully when I put my new graphics card in, the streaming and everything will be all really nice as well, much nicer. So that's good. What a shot. Oh, that was not bad. Got the original Elite music, 2001.
Touchdown complete. Engaging ship restraints.
Okay, I'm not going to bother going in.
Noted.
Let's just pay this woman and go. Say nothing. Oh, engine workshop. Hi, Celine. Okay, so donate. Former miner, Celine developed a talent for improving a ship's hull defences. Since changing professions, her services are offered to fellow prospectors only. Celine is rumoured to be the daughter of a hermit, and she rarely talks about her childhood. Her notable eccentricity extends to her diet, which sees her cultivate a wide range of exotic vegetables in a secluded natural garden. That way, the big domes out there. Developing a relationship with Celine Jean will result in an introduction to another engineer, maybe a chef, someone who's going to help you eat properly, so you don't weigh as much, and that keeps your mass low, so you can jump further. So, let's donate. Get this done. Already done the other things. Okay. No, not this one. Not yet. I'll do this one later when I get the grades up. So met all the other criteria. I wonder who it is she introduces you to. I don't remember actually. It's very
Yes,
possible.
Indy.
Not you. It's very possible that I'm already got that. Anyway, galaxy map.
Preparing.
Galaxy map.
Getting us out of here.
Well, once I'd set the course, yeah. So I like the new in Odyssey. You can just go by ship position. I do like that. So, that's it set. I do like that. It's nice and handy, and it keeps things in perspective where your ships are. So we'll just get straight back. No messing about. Cutter.
Ship restraints disengaged. Commence departure.
So when you're taking off, obviously you can't go into jump straight away until you get out of your mass lock with the planet. How far, depending on the size of your ship, you want to be on about 90 degrees, which is about here. That's the escape vector. Perfect. Okay, I'll wait a little bit, just get a little bit of height. You can see the surface level increase, and at the line that's the atmosphere, the orbit circumference, I think the OC stands for. It means enough to me. OC, and that's just where the orbit is, so orbit circumference is officially what I'm calling it. Yeah, there's the bees zipping around. You've missed me. And that's us breaking out of orbit. So I'll turn over to the target and let's go. Do a wee scan. So the purpose behind all this is to get the nice big hefty tank T10 going. I've armed it, I've A-listed it, I've engineered about 3/4 of it, and once that's finished I plan on doing some hefty assassination missions and stacking them. And what I mean by that, for those who don't know, is the assassination missions. There's a good wee advantage in taking them, whereby you can get, say you take two different factions that want you to take out a certain target. Now, if you take out one of the targets that each of them is asking for, that is two targets, because that's one for him and one for him that they both wanted, if you know what I mean. So you're getting, if it's two factions, you're getting twice the targets done. So if you,
Becoming elite is a dangerous journey.
it really is, Bill. It really is. But you threw me. Anyway, I was talking about the stacking missions. With the massacre missions, you can stack them. So that's the plan on engineering up this Type 10. So looking forward to it. And yeah, I've spent a good bit of time earning the money to buy the parts, then getting some materials to upgrade the parts. And we'll see how I do. The idea is to try and get the money because I need to get 5 billion credits together to buy a carrier. Now, I didn't fancy just doing Road to Riches for months on end. I mean, I could have just played along doing this, doing that, but I really want to get that carrier and start earning some big space cash. So it seemed to me that the assassination missions seemed like the best way to do it. And you have to excuse me, I've got a bit of a throat today. But yes, so we're nearly there. We'll get that Type 10 and get back. Always do the discovery scanner whenever you arrive. I just do it out of force of habit, but if you're travelling and you're maybe in a system you haven't been, or you happen to be near a system you haven't scanned, it's always worth it, because when you get in and do what you saw earlier, the cartographics, it all adds up, man. I always make sure that my temperature is nowhere above around 61% when I do a FSD jump. So you're jumping at a star, but you need to wait till you're after the lower than 61%, because otherwise you will cook yourself, because it heats up the engine going into frameshift drive, and then of course what happens, you then arrive at another star, so you will most definitely cook. This is all, fundamental stuff. It's sort of basic to a lot of us, but I just like to verbalise it for people, just because there could be someone watching it that doesn't know these things and saying, why don't they just explain anything? Do it at least once, and I can always re-watch this video. I'll probably put it up somewhere. Elite Cutter. That's what I call this one. Bit of fuel. Well, we've been pretty lucky with the gankers and things. Maybe I was speaking too soon. Hopefully we'll be alright. Nothing in the cargo bay now. Rotor, isn't it? Oh, hello. Gizmo saying hi. You saying hi, Gizmo? I'll introduce you later. It's a cat. There's not a lot why, but it's close. What are you after? Go into assist, and that way you can do that and say hi to your cat. Oh, cat. I'll pick him up and say hi, but he's in a funny mood. I'm your kid. So what are you? What are you up to? Can't help you just now. If you want to let him. Oh no, he's not. He's just out. He's wanting back in. In one of the rooms. Later. Get him in a minute. You know what happens, you go and let the cat in the room and somebody attacks you and you come back to a rebuy screen. Don't you? You got me nearly killed before, haven't you, kid? He comes in and he puts his nails into the side of my leg. Well, kid, feed me or let you. Can you see his tail? Right. Yo! Ow! Who's doing it? That's right. You just be patient. Give it a minute. Got me a beauty there. Didn't you, wee monkey? Yeah. Yeah. Just come on and say hi. We're rude. I'll wait till I land and I'll let him in. Wait a minute! This is a very impatient Gizmo. What now? Go ahead and guess. I'll dock and I'll let you in. See, you learned this trick from the other cat, Domino. She is the first to do the claws in the leg thing when she wants something. He's younger, but he's cotton on to it now. Oh. Request docking, and I have an anonymous. I got fined on the way out because silly mistake I made. It happens to the best of us. It's only a 200 fine. I don't think there's any notoriety. There better not be. Yeah, fine. If there was notoriety or something, I'd be concerned. 2 seconds. I'm going to let this cat out. Right, you cat one. There's no way you could open that door, Lizzie. Come on. You're at it. Oh, I apologise. I thought we had automatic docking. I hadn't kicked in for some reason. Oh, now that's a strange one. Wonder why it hadn't kicked in. So one thing about this game is that I don't like how when you go into auto dock that you can't change your pips. Now, I would needed to have remembered to put more power to my shields before letting this kick in, because, excuse me, because they don't let you change it. See, Is there a queue? I don't see much of a queue. Oh. Just, I am going to assume that it's someone coming out. Excuse me, I'm just having a wee 2001 moment. Come on! Lucky it's 7 minutes. Commander Shirad is coming out, and he doesn't seem to be doing very well. Who's this one? Lars Hellstrom. It's busy, busy, busy. Stingray. Yeah, that's Shirad. Charade. Are they coming out or what? Okay. This is the thing about open play. Although you can't win because when I was doing the Road to Riches in, I think it was Robigo. No. See, when I got to Colonia, I couldn't get. The station was so busy. It took you ages to get in or out. And you know what for? Orcas. You've never seen so many orcas. It was quite funny. It was good fun. But wow. Orcas everywhere, coming in and going out.
Yes, Indy.
Yeah. I didn't say your name. He thinks I said your name. They were running out of time on the old clock. What happens? They just have to re-establish a connection again, request it again. I've never actually run out of time. I think I'm going to have to just go in myself because this is ridiculous. This guy's just hovering around. Who's at it? He's trying to hit you going in. There's a wee trick they do. You need to not speed, not over 100, whatever the measure is of your speed. If you go over 100, you get these suiciders. Suicide winders or whatever, and they will deliberately crash into your ship. And if you're going over 100 and their ship is destroyed, they'll have shields off, you're instantly a murderer and the station will turn on you. So that's not ideal. So we trick they do. So don't speed, certainly when you're at Jameson Memorial and places that are a bit of a hive. You know, don't speed. This guy is kind of weird. He's just hopping around, going in circles. I don't know what it's about. I'm thinking I'm going to go in myself because I'm out of time. But I just don't get what he's up to. There's other people going in and out here. Somebody else managed to get in. I'm going for it. This is annoying. Maybe someone's stuck in the bay or stuck in the old toast rack. Don't believe it. I'm mean, I like the music and that, but this is ridiculous. Right, come on. That's quite often the autopilot will do a wee loop to re-establish yourself. As long as you're not putting you to the end of a queue, it's like being at the doctor's or something. At the end of a queue to restart. It's like the phone line. Somebody's at it. Somebody was definitely at it. I'm going to stuff this. Chances all. Rotor tried to attack me. Well, he's just going to get himself murdered. And I ain't putting up with that. I'm going in. I'll put my shields up. Put my shield pips up. Because I don't trust these guys. You see all that? So what he was doing there was he was using he's trying to heat my ship up. I can't remember the name of it. It was one of the extra, not vent. So heat vent, thermal vent. I'm not sure what one it was, but it's one of those. It just overheats your hull. This is getting ridiculous. What is going on here? Right, 9. Where's number 9? Because I'm not going to end up getting stuck here. And I won't get out because these dudes. Right, here's 9. Unbelievable. Yeah, see, try to slam into me there. Oh, I'm getting rid of Old Dog. It's finally working. What was that like? It's as if the Old Dog's working with these guys to hold me. That was bad. Bad. I've never seen it so bad. But I've seen a lot of chaos, shit stuck, spinning around, all sorts of things going on. But wow, that was nuts. I wonder how much damage. Luckily, my shields never. Oh, I'm anonymous still. Shouldn't be a problem because of no notoriety. It would have been a silly thing, speeding or bumped into a toast rack, and they'd find me. So on my return, I'm anonymous access. So because it wasn't a serious infraction, I think it would just be a matter of paying a fine, a couple hundred credits, yeah. And then I'll be able to get rid of all this stuff. Everything's so slow with all these dudes everywhere. That was funny. Interesting. Sure enough, there it was 200 credits. Not sure if we can afford it. There you go, Jocelyn Marks. Okay, now that should get rid of all the red in my screen. Good, that's good. Okay. Now, I'll need to sort this. I've got all the auto shut down on my screens. I keep having they always go over at the same time, and you're like, oh help! Right. Now we're going to switch to the Type 10. got stuck in the toast rack. That was that, eh? That was not me. Wasn't me. Okay, now I'm going to bet these guys are hanging around, so we'll go to the surface first before we do an automatic launch. Excuse me. Who's about? Not
Yes,
a,
Indy.
not a soul. Not a soul. Oh no, look. What the heck are these guys up to? Check that. Oh, a bunch of scoundrels. What are they doing? Oh, I think that has bits of them. Let's watch this for a minute. Before I put myself in it, I want to see exactly what they're up to. I think one of them is just a hulk of dead metal now. Serves them right. Guess Cutter trying to make his way out. I've got to get out with this big monster. Right, well, first thing I'm going to do is get rid of the auto launch, because that I do not need. You just
Commencing launch, Commander.
something to fight with you. No, not now, kids. Really gonna need to sort that. He's too sensitive sometimes. I used to have it set to launch. Forward fire. I'm keeping that. I've got all turrets, and ordinarily I would have that set to target only, but we want it just now at forward fire. Where's this? Flight assist. There we go. Oh no, not flight assist, I'm talking about. Where is it? I'm just looking for the auto dock thing. Do I not have that on this ship? I think I might have removed it on the Type 10. A wise move after that last accident, that's what it was. Okay. These guys are still... How can they do that? See, I'm wondering, right? How is this guy allowed to hang about? Look at them all. How are they allowed to do that? Surely they are loitering and building up fines, and they're going to get blown to bits. Maybe that's the point. They could be doing what I was saying, just waiting for someone to crash into some poor schmo going too fast. Rest in peace, whoever just exploded at Jameson. That's a good point. Let's check it. Check what's happening. I want to see what's going on here. Anyone that I know? No. I think one of them was a fuel rat. Let's see, right. Okay, back to it.
Awaiting further instructions.
Yeah, we're gonna get going now, Bill. Server's awful buggy today. It's a bit slow. Trying to get out of this. There we go. Oof, don't know that. We don't need that crucial moment. It's not helping having all these dudes here. Right, let's get. I am ready to blow them out of the sky anyway. So, wait a minute. What to do? Be prepared if you know you're going to be needing to make a sharp exit. So, how do we do that? Well, we plot a course, but we don't plot a course to something nearby, because then you get mass locked, which is basically a ship nearby, and it will say such and such you can't jump because such and such tonnage is nearby. So what you do is you just plot the course to a different system, any system that would require a full FST jump, and that means there's no mass lock. These guys, I mean, wow, they really are hanging around, aren't they? Well, let's just do it. Wish me luck.
Disengage from landing pad. You are go for departure.
Thank you. The shield's up. Just gonna go for full shields just now. See what these guys do. I want to know what this dude. Is he stuck or is he just at it? I think he's at it. I think they're all at it. Sidewinders and cobras. Yeah, they just want me to go faster. Watch this. What's your chances?
Deploying chaff.
There, he can't catch me because he's wanted to hit me at when I'm going over the speed. Went nice and slow at the time, but now he can't catch me because I've nicely upgraded my thrusters enough. Hopefully. Anyway, oh, there we go. Thought maybe we still with mass lock there. I keep boosting, even though I've arranged my FST jump. I keep boosting. Just get away from the danger. Those guys are up to something. Not sure what was going on there. It's quite funny. I don't mind. It's about shenanigans. It's a game, isn't it? Just try to make it more fun. Makes it. It's a challenge, isn't it? Put a smile on my face. Definitely a bit different. So we'll go and see Celine. Maybe she'll sing us a song. So how many are we? 5 jumps. It's been interesting seeing the different phases of the jump as they've been changed. They've changed it just very subtly over the years. Checking over my shoulder there for a moment. A few more jumps. So when you're trying to get a bit of fuel from the stars, don't sort of try and orbit around them. I mean, well, you can do that quickly in smaller ships, but in my opinion, the best way to do it is just to, like when you're landing in the planetoids, just cut into it and down. Don't go close and follow the curvature of it. Just slice into the sort of area of it, but keep in a straight line. And what you'll find then is you get the fuel per second go up without the temperature going up. If you follow the curve of that planet, your temperature will just build up. That's what I find. So right now I've managed to just put it up a little bit through now. Once you start to leave, you're at the closest point. You just cut down into it and stay close. Yeah, stay where you are. Don't follow it around. Don't really need much more, but it's free. We'll get going. So just wait till the sun sort of passes your dash there, and now we can go. That's a good retell. Once the sun's no longer on your dashboard. Hello.
Greetings.
So just cutting down without following it up. Then you just pull up just a slide. That's it.
No problem. Quite a few with voice attack. I've got quite a few voice recognition commands, and occasionally I've got the mic up a little bit louder for the stream, and I'm speaking a bit louder too. As a result, I'm getting a lot of talking back. Okay. Engage. As you wish.
Thank you. Do I need to hydrate? I am empty. don't know what Starfield's going to be like. I don't think it doesn't look to be anything like a sort of elite game. It's not a sim. It certainly looked more to be a kind of RPG, sort of, follow a story. The planets will be kind of like levels, but you can just jump about them. Yeah, as long as it's not too much of what I call a gopher. Now, the early Fallout games and things like that were gophers, where it's like, okay, if you need to get through this gate, you need a key. So if you go and get me 10 barrels of this, I'll introduce you to such and such, and she'll give you the key to this gate. But first, so it's a gopher, because you've got to go for this and go for that. So that's why I hope it'll be that to a certain extent, but hopefully it's not too much. Where am I going here? I'm getting a bit lost now. Hang on. And galaxy map. Galaxy map.
Yes, Captain.
I think we're here, and I didn't even realise it. Too busy talking. Not like me. Okay. I had the filter on. I apologise. Did you spot the deliberate mistake? Be careful when you're travelling through if you've got a filter on. You think, these systems, there's just nothing in this game. There's just nothing to do. Make sure you've not left this filter on. It's because I tend to filter out a lot of these carriers. There are so many carriers, and I want to be one of them. But we'll get there eventually. I forget where shit. There it is. It's Prospector Rest. Okay. So I've set for now. Assist. Whoa. The Type 10 is a slow one when it comes to when it's on FST. It's a slow terminal. I'll say that. When it's out of FST, I didn't find it so bad, and I wasn't even on rotation, or I didn't have rotation off or anything. It still seemed decent. I'm used to a lot of the big ships. I spent a lot of time in the Anaconda, sometime in the Cutter. My bread and butter was the Asp Explorer, which I loved, and I went all the way to Colonia with it and back. Well, not back, but then I bought Shadow, what do you call it, a Phantom. But I loved the Asp. The Asp was amazing. And I only just got it back from Colonia because I left it there, and it cost me 50 million to get it back, but I paid it because it was all engineered, and it was kind of I had a soft spot. It was my sort of, I just loved that ship. I've still got it. It will always be my wee bus. Good all rounder, the Asps. Can't go wrong. You get room for a good, decent bit of cargo, decent enough of modules, decent weapons. I mean, not overly combat ready, but you could do it. I mean, I think you could give it a good. It's very manoeuvrable. You could certainly engineer it that way. Be interesting. I've fought a few, and they weren't easy because, as I say, they can get right behind you. Not quite a vulture, but they can get at you. They just don't have the teeth. Yeah. It's a warm day today. I should be out in the sun. My dad's away cycling. probably see sweat on me. Roasting. So let's see what Celine's got in store for us. We've paid her, but we haven't received any of our goods. Just trying to see. Yeah, that was annoying that we crashed the other one. Pain. Hopefully that'll be a thing of the past. I had a crash, so that's not a spaceship crash. Well, kind of a spaceship crash. A PC spaceship crash. My goodness, it's a long way to Prospector Rest. Right, what was I? I want to check Inara, because I was not waiting. I want to see. Okay. Engineers. Okay, so Celine only does the two things, as far as I remember, yeah. Hull reinforcement and armour. Now we are wanting both. The hull reinforcement I want to do is, because it's a tanking build, you want it beefed up as much as possible. So we are going to go hull. Oh, hang on, while I'm yapping. Forget more advice. Get out of the assist. I'm going to have to do a loop of shame here. So busy yapping, talking. Oh, we've all done it. Loop of shame. Just when you thought you were past doing things like this, you decided to stream, and then it happened. Okay, this is twice I've done this today. What is Interpol? Interesting name. And we are on the wrong side of the rock. So, let's take our time. Come in a bit higher, because we need to get around it. Okay, there we go. Once you see it, don't slice too shallow, or it'll just take too long and you end up quite far away by the time your glide ends. But do what I said, just a nice in between angle, just slice yourself into the planet. Let's see, still on the dark side. Set my speed to the blue pin. Good stuff. Woo. Oh yeah. Here we go. I saw one of the other fellas, the Naked Raider, another fellow Scotsman. He was doing a Mass Effect Omnibus, doing all the 3 games. Loved that game. I did that myself a wee while back, just a whole one after the other, 1, 2, 3. After I'd done Andromeda, you see, I wasn't keen on Andromeda. Andromeda was the fourth one they brought out. Wasn't quite there. I'll probably give that another go eventually. In case I was just in a bad mood for a month or something, but I doubt it. It just wasn't quite the same. But I loved the first three, well, the other three. Good games. Classic. I like a good story though as well. I don't have to have it, but I do like it. Okay. Perfect. Glide complete at 12 kilometers. Nice. Okay. Went too fast.
Nikon India, November, Delta, Heavy.
Request docking.
Automated flight control routine. Please observe docking protocols. Docking permission denied.
I see that. Why is that? Oh, I'm too far away, idiot. Okay. You need to be at 7 kilometers 50, which is 3, 2, 1. Now, request docking. Request docking. Request docking. Oh man, what is going on today? I'm just jinxed.
Access granted. Proceed to landing pad
Sorry about that.
03.
My AI is deliberately trying to make me look foolish today, I think. Okay, so I'm going to the far blue. I think we'll be coming in from the center out. Supposed to the other way. Okay, landing gear.
Landing gear.
So you heard that. I don't know. Night vision.
All yours.
There we go.
Touchdown.
Celine.
Engaging ship restraints. Your arrival has been noted.
Well, it better be, since I just spent millions on giving her a pre-night. Okay. Engineer my little socks off. Moved over my seats and all the excitement. It was a cat. And there she is. I've still got to give him a decent name. I call it the Type 9 Pretender. It's Type 10 Defender, and I'm thinking that it'll be pretending to be a cargo carrying Type 9, so Type 10 Pretender. So I'll put a bit of panite or whatever in this little cargo bay, and then I'll wait for those so-and-sos that were hanging about at James's Memorial. We'll have some fun, but first we need to get these sorted. So we need to be engineering these guns as well. I'm just double checking what it is I've got. So this shield boosters did all them. Military grade composite, that's what we want to do now, I think. Might need to change from that power plant because it's a hybrid and get myself a normal one, because you can engineer the normal one, plus this is going to be using a lot of power. And I think the bad thing about the Guardian tech is it gets hotter, another thing we don't want, and it uses more power, another thing we don't want. So it's kind of the only thing, it's kind of good for integrity, which is something we do want, but the extra power and heat outweighs that. We don't want that. So I think, speaking out loud, actually we're going to need to do that later. We'll change that. It's not a priority, but it's higher on the list. Hey, so let's get the military composite at least engineered a bit. At least oh, I forgot as well, I've not been to her now. Because I've not been to her, from the get-go, I can only upgrade at level 1 and grade 1 just now. So you have to build up. The more you use them, the more you're allowed to use. So come out, Celine. So we'll do the armour first. Now, I think what we need is heavy duty. It barely moved. Right. Okay. What effect do we want? No. Angle plates. That's a hull boost. Takes kinetic down. No, we need the kinetic resistance. Layered. That adds hull boost and removes explosive resistance. Maybe. Deep plating. You lose all your resistances, but you get more hull. I think I'm going to go for the layered one. Because it's just effects. This one affects a lot of things. Ah! I did not want that. No. Waste. Don't do that. I just hovered over it and I thought you needed to click it to... Oh, man. Very frustrating. need to write it because I want the updating. Anyone out there, what do you think? Which is best? I can't believe I'm about to do this. What a waste. This could be a problem because I've been really counting my exact usage. Nah, I want a layout, I don't want that one. Oh, that's so annoying. Can't believe that. So I made that mistake so you don't have to. Oh, sickening. Well, it's happened. Moving on. Doing this one because it's cheaper and I need my grade to go up more so that I can get to the next one. And while it's just carbon, I've got a lot of carbon, I'll do that. It's silly. Still got a little bit, I'll do that. Adds that
Affirmative. Stand by.
Alright, thanks Bill. What's he going to show me? Show me the solar system. Thanks, Bill. Not bad. We went from grade 1 to 4.5. And 5. This 4 is when it says 5, but it actually 4. Okay. can't believe I did that. That's going to bite me later. Because I was at the trader earlier on, making sure I had just enough. I use Inara to calculate all the materials, the missing parts. So I knew I had just enough. Sure enough, there you go. I'm quite short of the core dynamics. I bet I used that. Possibly. But anyway, we got high enough. I can finish off the rest of the upgrade later on because I've got that last niche open. At least I can do it for the space station. It's not the end of the world. We did what we came to do. Hopefully. See how much of this we can do. There's a lot of hull reinforcement here, so now what was it I'd said? I've got a Corolla's target, what I call it my Type 10 in progress, and I've got it down what I want for the hull. It's a deep plating one. Just make sure I don't get mixed up this time. Can't believe I did that. Get extra careful. So it's heavy duty again. I'm going to try, what I'm going to do just now is go to the other ones. Just to get us in one. See, I used a bit of the shield emitter earlier on. Okay, we're getting there. Now, again, I'm going to go out. I wonder if you're better just filling out ones to full grade 5. And then, I want them all down to a minimum, to the minimum. I'll do that. I'll do the other 5. Okay. In one, please. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, but that's just true. Come on, baby. We'll get this one up to 3 again as well. The end of 2. Oh, who designed this? It's so painful. Right. The other 5. We'll go back. Because if I've done each of them, it means I can build on them. I thought I was being stalked by a cat there.
Deploying chaff.
Good for you. Teach me something. Yeah. Teach me something. Something very not right. Voice attack today. Teach me something. Teach me something. Hello. Hello. No, it's not playing ball today. I hope you guys can hear me okay. That should have happened more often. It's not as bad as the old system. Do you remember? It would be kind of like a fruit machine or a kind of random. Like, you wouldn't know what things would be down and what would be up. It would be kind of a gamble. Not pleasant. Very frustrating. When you're traveling all over the place to get the materials, just to gamble them, it's not a good time. I avoided using the engineers for a while because of it. Terrible. Thankfully, it was changed and it's okay. Miles better than it was. Oh, I don't have any shield emitters now because, wait for it, I wasted some. Really annoying. So now we've got them all down to at least 1, 2. So we'll see how much we can squeeze. It's better than nothing. It's a lot better than nothing. So shield emitters. Need them for all 3. You see, if I didn't need shield emitters for the 3rd, I wouldn't have needed to finish off the 2nd grade there. But I can do them at the station. It's not the end of the world. But I think that's me because all of these are going to require shield emitters. Yeah. Okay.
All yours.
Thank you. So let's see if there's any experimental work to do. Don't know how much point there is using the stuff for the experimentals. While I'm here, I may as well. Can't believe it, because it was the deep plating one I wanted for this, and I used it for the other one. Got it the wrong way round. I was getting mixed up. Dafty, as we say. Deep plating. Ruthenium. So all I need is ruthenium. I'm gonna have to come back. Oh. Okay, so I need to go to raw materials, man, and get ruthenium. Ruthenium. Okay. So like that. Okay, come on. It's very slow. Why do I keep doing that? I keep getting hull reinforcements mixed up with armor. for obvious reasons. Okay, so I've got the layered plating there. That is what I wanted. Yeah. Okay, so we've done what
Yes,
we
sir.
can. Yeah, we've done what we can for now. We need to go and get a few materials. I feel like a fight. Let's go and pick a fight. So now, well, let's check where we are with energy. Power. Let me see. Come on. Okay, we are okay. Not bad. What I want is some engineering on the pulse lasers next. So who's that? Who do you want? Just checking that out. I think it will be weird. Is it weird? I've got a combination of beam and burst. It's Moang. It's Brutarquin. Good man. Okay. We'll go there. Let's check. I think we're going to want some long range. I've got 2 beam lasers and 4 pulse lasers. So, overcharged and long range is the 2 combos. I'm pretty well stocked for the engineering for these, if I remember. Okay. Not too bad. Need to ruthenium. Definitely need to go some of that anyway. Okay. Okay. So, shoot that in. Galaxy map.
As you wish.
Copy. Ooh, 14 jumps. I think we might switch ships again for that one. Yeah, we'll just get to a raw material shader, and I'll probably just give it a rest there for one day. Because I want to get the new CPU graphics card in. Because it'll work a lot better when I'm streaming. Still a little bit sticky. It's been not bad. Famous last words, yeah. Too many jumps is that. That's 6. We'll go with that. We'll do that. Maybe we should pick up a bit of trouble on the way. see how we go. So the armor and resistance is up. Make it up. Getting there.
Ship restraints disengaged. Commence departure.
Night vision. Yeah, it's just not happening today, is it? Next system.
Collating.
Oh, I've received an invite from someone. Bill Turner. Who's Bill Turner? What does he engineer? Oil and fuel. Was that Celine just put in a good word for us? Right, okay. You learn about Bill Turner from Celine Jean. I use a lot of bromelaid in my research. If you bring me 50 units, then I'll be happy to craft modifications for your ship. You gained access to Bill Turner because you are friendly with the Alliance. Friendly with everyone. You fulfilled your initial contract. I need to get 50 units of bromelaid. That's not too bad, not too hard. Well, she does plasma accelerators, plasma accelerators and utilities. What kind of utilities? Is that like? I mean, that could be anything really. Is that like limpets or refineries or what? Oh, there we go. I'll find out. Probably not something for me just now. Navigation.
Let me see now.
on rule there. I pressed the FSD a little bit earlier. The temperature gauge was a bit high. I think we'll get away with it. It's just something to keep an eye on. Engage. Yeah, it's definitely falling out with me today. Not sure why. Engage.
As you wish.
Never gets old, which is probably just as well because I have a lot of jumps to do. I'll maybe see if there's a wee low excuse me, a low conflict zone down here, but what's the repayment? Rebuys went up to 18 million now. Fortunately, we can afford it.
Becoming elite is a dangerous journey.
As teach me something. Teach me something.
A comet, a frozen-centered solar system body. When passing close to the sun, it heats right up and begins to vent gas, displaying a visible atmosphere or coma, and sometimes a tail. These phenomena are due to the effects of solar radiation and the solar wind upon the nucleus of the comet. Comet nuclei range from a few hundred meters to tens of kilometers across and are composed of loose collections of ice, dust, and small rocky particles.
Okay.
Collating data.
Yeah, found a nice low conflict zone to wake ourselves up a bit because we've not had anything good for a wee while. And I want to give this good old tank a go. So what we got? We have the Alliance versus the Federals, the Feds. We check our status here with the locals. Should be neutral pretty much. Go up a bit higher up the Feds. Yeah, I think I'll stay with the Feds and go against the Alliance. Oh, wait a minute. It's the Alliance as well. Don't think it matters really. Exchange there for the Alliance, so I'm pretty much exactly which one's higher. The Alliance. Yeah. It's exactly the same. So it doesn't matter. We'll see what ships they have, how many numbers, see what we fancy fighting. It doesn't seem to have too much of an impact either way. Oh, I should change my weapons to target. Okay. I think that's the best way to do it. I'll be honest there as well, I've not got a lot of experience with using turrets. Not something I really bothered with. Never really needed to. It's definitely needed with this. Even with the Anaconda, you didn't need it. The way the weapons are spread on the Anaconda from front to back, it makes up for the poor sort of banking and pitch. This, however, is a little bit slower. I'm going to be using, obviously, the rotation of it, flight assist off when I can, and we'll use the turrets to make up for the slow movement. Oh, and the other thing, just in case, have a escape route planned, because remember what I was saying about the make sure you've got the make sure you can just do an FSD, a full jump out, and then you won't mass lock, especially when you're this size, you need it. Okay, we'll see how this goes. Power to weapons.
Bypassing.
Hip on engines. Those two on shields. I'm not sure how this is going to perform. I haven't quite engineered the weapon yet, but give it a go. There's a few other things. I've done the thrusters, done the shields, got the bi-weave shields, they're fully upgraded. So now that. Rotation.
Ready.
Right, I see how it works. It does stop for a spell and then kicks in when you press fire. Which is good, because you definitely need it with all the but whenever, obviously, when it uses the chaff, you need to reassert it. Crafty wee devil. That's the tower. The turret's doing their job, helping me reach him right from the back. I like that. It's pretty good. First time using these. I once put them in my ship by accident. And I couldn't get it fire because the fire settings were wrong. That was a nightmare. Trying to run away. No, you're not getting away. Oh, you're an plasma accelerator, I think it is. Definitely need to get a thermal vent would be good for this. We know what we need. Just get a nice wee thermal vent to kick in the temperature, get rid of all that heat we're generating. Come on, you die. You are not getting away. So I upgrade the shields for fast charge, the bi-weaves, so they're not designed for an optimal amount. You try to get them to recover quicker. Definitely need this upgrade though with the weapon because it's taking far too long to put this guy down. A vulture would have had him by now. And my anaconda. Definitely. I just thought we'd have a little scrap. It's been a while. Just blocked his path there. See what he do. shall be mine. Oh yes. Shields are pretty low now. This is not good. Definitely needed them. It's that bomb and accelerator you got. Double whammy. So he keeps getting me with that at this point. Not good. I don't think we're going to be last in this. Might need to leave. Imagine. But it's all part of learning. You know, you learn the most. You take it out. You've done your good bit of your engineer. Take it out. See how she's doing. You start to get that bit more damage now. Finally. But you take it out and then see how your engineer's faring, what the weaknesses are, what the strengths are, and that's how you make a good ship. Aftermath, do like this. Let his shield recover a bit. Come on, shields. Right, should really start moving. Let's get this up to full. Okay. Just curious. In case that made a difference. Putting the cargo, putting some modules off. Probably not. Not using. Don't want to go too far away. Reset things. It's held up pretty well. Just need those weapons to do the job quicker, so that the shields aren't getting as much of a pounding. He had that plasma accelerator was pounding me every time we looked around, so the shields, that's not bad when you think about it. You get quite a lot of direct hits, so I would say it was a successful test, but we definitely need the pulse and beam lasers. Long range, I think, and some to be overcharged. We'll do the front ones, the beam lasers overcharged. Okay. That probably is for now. Pardon me. Okay. Right, we've got a fast Federal assault ship now. They can be hard nails, hard things to crush. But we're going to give it a go, because I want to give this a test. Woo! I can wait till your chat runs, don't you worry. I love it. No, you're not keeping your shields. This is what they always do, these Federal assault ships. They're fast, they always look round, especially when you're a bigot. Used to get this from a Conda. But thankfully we've got a nice wee setup of weapons. Chaff or no, he is getting it. Yeah. Wouldn't mind something else like multi-cannon or something, just to, or some pack hounds or something. I don't know. Maybe a pacifier might do it. You know, it's like a shotgun. Don't know. I really need to think about this. It'd be nice to have something just to finish off. Just get that armour down quicker. But the long range and the overcharge will do that as well, so overall, like, enjoying this. It's good to see got all these weapons. Brilliant. Oh, is that a plasma accelerator? Something like either that or not sure. Yeah, they can be a hard nut to crack at fast, definitely. Glad I got those thrusters updated too, because I'm able to use the thrusters and the vertical thrusters, and it's quite good. Keep not having too much trouble keeping up with them, even if fast. These guys can be a pain. There he goes. Nice. Who's next then? You're not running. Lost them. Ah well, we won. That's that's what you want the long range for as well. I completely forgot I've got fighters as well, but I wasn't paying. I'm not going to pilots just now. I was getting ready for that later. Shame. No pilots. Ah well. Fight's over now anyway. Well, that was a good test. We definitely know what we need to do. We have 0% damage to hull. Yeah, I'm pleased with that. Okay. So where are we headed? Oh yeah. Next system.
That's affirmative.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
Oh yeah, but that was a